Listen, y'all, we are back. Y'all know we just came off of that fresh interview with Shirley Murdoch. We got some more people here in the studio with us today. Nasz Dawg. Listen, what's up?
What's happening?
What's
man?
going on, man?
What's happening?
It's funny because it's funny how fast time flies. Like she and I, when y'all went back downstairs, we was talking, and I was like, yeah, he was just here like 5-6 months ago.
Right.
That was like October, November of 2019 that you was here. So it's been like a year and a half.
Yeah, we really went through the months.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute.
She was like, nah, it wasn't. I'm like, nah, it was just October, November.
Right.
It's a year and a half ago.
Man.
What's good? Like, what's been happening? And we was in the old location when you was here.
Right. I
last time
see. I'm
upstairs.
looking around. I'm like, okay.
It's coming up.
okay.
It's coming up. Look, she did all of this. She did all of this with this
Shout
whole.
out Decisive.
I feel like she carted the table and the desk and all that stuff herself on her back. Like she was sending out messages saying we moving today, and then I came up here. Everything was down here. So
Right.
but it's good to see you back, man.
Good to be back, man.
What's been going on?
Man, a lot been going on, man. We got so much music to hit
Listen,
you
I
with,
got all this
man.
music in my email box. I'm like,
That's what's up.
Yeah, you want to get some stuff played.
you get mad promoted, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
So what's good? Like, talk about this new project that you got going out here.
2020 vision, still banging the background check and crunch time.
Okay.
So that's like 3 projects already in the making.
Okay. So let's talk like motivation. Like, what inspired you to put all of this together, this new project?
Haters.
It's got to be more than that, man.
That's the try. That's it. Flood the game.
So like, what are we getting out of the project? Like,
Oh, you're gonna get a lot. You're gonna get it's something for everybody. We laugh and joke, but yeah, it's something for everybody.
okay,
Ain't just a young crowd, ain't just the old crowd. It's something for everybody.
okay. So talk about your like as far as what we're getting out of it. Like, talk about the singles that you have, like your lead single. Like, what is that touching on? What are you hitting on with your new single, and what are people getting out of that?
Alright, with the single, the new one gonna be called My Story.
It's dope, man. So 2020 Vision has been out there since last August, you would say. Like, what do you feel like you've been able to accomplish with that album? Obviously promotion wise and all the stuff that you've been doing that's gearing you up for this new project that you're dropping at the end of this month.
Well, we shooting videos, we getting a lot of
Which is,
streams.
time and labor intensive though.
Yeah, we locked down Reverb Nation too,
That's what's up.
We did them.
I mean, that's what's
Yeah,
up.
we had a feature. He was a featured artist in January
Right.
for this song called "Long Way to Go"
Okay.
that we would like for y'all to play too as well. It's gotten a lot of hits, a lot of buzz off of Reverb Nation. So we got that going. we got a following going for him, and it's leading up to this project we got going with the Second Chance. So.
Right. I mean, that's the biggest thing. Obviously, is to build a following. So I mean, the videos I think definitely helps. It's funny because for a minute I thought that it wasn't really doing much, like just in general, for like a lot of artists to keep putting all these videos and stuff out there because a lot of people not really, obviously watching TV and whatnot, but obviously the digital ways and phones and all of that stuff. So people still watching them though. So I think it definitely, it definitely makes a dent. And does a lot to really push them forward and progress them to that next level.
Right.
So what are you looking to do, with this next project? Like, you got 30 days, pretty much. You got a month before you drop this new project. So, like, what are you looking to do with this project?
Take it to the top, Just keep getting the streams, keep getting the hits, keep promoting.
Okay. Like, stream-wise, like how would you say that you're doing in comparison to, like, when you put this project out in August?
Oh, yeah, we done went way further than that. In the beginning, it was probably like hundreds, now it's thousands. Next, it's gonna be millions.
Okay. So, you say what's the next one you want us to throw on there?
We can play that a long way to go. Actually, that's part of that 2020 vision.
Okay.
that we can, it's gotten a lot of buzz,
Okay.
especially on Reverb Nation. Like I said, he was a featured artist, from that. So
Okay, so a long way to go, and then I think it's only right that we get something from the new project too.
oh yeah, we got
Okay.
some. Yes, another one after that too.
Okay, so long way to go. Let's do that one. Tell me something, man.
Hey,
Tell me
so,
something about that.
Long way to go, So we took a long way to go. Like I just said, man, it's really a team thing, man. I ain't do it by myself. You know what I'm saying? So everybody got a position to play. You know
Yeah,
what
that
I'm
was
saying?
some fire. That's why they had to
You
double
was on
it
there
back.
too, but you was on there too, right?
Yeah, Smoov was on there.
Okay.
Mhm.
They had to double it back because it was slick, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
I know where to go. It came on there for a second.
No,
He said, oh, man.
Decisive, she just a real good DJ. So
Right,
she can
that's
mix it,
right.
she mixed it up for y'all.
Right, she mixed it up. She mixed it
Yeah, I
up
called
slick.
myself queuing up the next song and it just bumped it. I'm
Right.
Listen, Decisive.
like, Nas, you was
no,
being rude to yourself. That's all.
Decisive, she just be mixing it up. Listen, we was finna play Usher and what you was playing over there? LMA? She was like, oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Hey, look, it worked together
It's cool.
before.
But
Right.
listen, it's cool. It's cool. Burning.
Oh man.
Come on.
That's good.
Get on the mic, Burning.
Vern in the building, Royal
Ain't no
Rulerz.
wonder you coming all the way up to Cleveland.
All
You
right,
don't say
right,
nothing, man. What's up?
man. Right. Oh man.
What's good, man? Like, talk about, because, obviously, Nash Dawg is a part of Royal Rulerz. Like, what was your vision? What was your vision for him as an artist? Obviously him being like, one of your lead artists to put out on the to put out on the label that you're, trying to catapult to, this major success.
Man, when I first met him and we got to talking, I'm just like, man, this dude is talent, man. And it was a blessing. It was a blessing. And he got the right. Next thing you know, I'm like, man, how many songs did this guy come out with, Sean? Sean was like, man, he goes back to back to back. And I'm like, man, keep him going, keep him working, man.
It's crazy because I remember. Now, what was the project that? Remember, I stayed on Cedar and you came and you was playing the album, and I'm like, every song on here is beating.
right.
Yeah,
What was that?
I think that was the crunch time.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was the crunch time.
I just was like, when I heard that, and I'm like, you put this together, Sean? Nah, you ain't put this together. I'm like,
I helped out.
I mean, not like that, but I just was like, this is mad dope. Like every
Right.
song on there was beating. Like usually when I listen to, I won't even say new artists, but usually like when I listen to
Yeah.
music and whatnot,
Yeah.
I usually test it out because I usually put sounds in my car. So I usually test it out to see like,
Right.
okay, is this gonna sound good when
Right.
you're riding down the street?
Right.
And I'm like, this album is beating. Like this is gonna do really, really, really good.
Right.
So like I think even at that point, like I was sold on him.
Right.
I think that he could really do some amazing things. Obviously for the label, I think for the city, we really don't have anybody. We really don't have anybody here that's really hitting no more.
Right.
At least not on that level. Like it's a lot of. I mean,
See,
I would
that's
say
what we
it's a lot
bring
of
it back.
contenders.
That's
Right.
what we bring him back.
I mean, there's a lot of
Royal
contenders
Rulerz.
out
Right,
there.
right.
So,
And
wow.
what I like about it too, he be himself. I let him. He
Right.
himself. He
Right.
ain't trying
And
to
that's
be
what he need
nobody.
to
He be himself, and he have fun
Right.
with what he do. He ain't just an artist. He family.
Right.
You know what I mean? I brought them in as family, man. Them dudes just straight talent. They hard workers and they deserve it, man. And
Yeah.
and when I get blessed, they get blessed. You know what I mean? That's how the way we work. We work together as family, man.
And I think that's the thing that's gonna really, obviously help him get to that next level.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good that he's putting in the work that he's putting in, but it's good that he's kind of got that support behind him. Because a lot of artists really don't get that. So I think it's really, really cool.
Yeah.
So now this new project, like, what are your
Second
thoughts?
Chance.
What are your thoughts on the new project that he's getting ready to put out, and just the direction that he's gone, versus what he did with Crunch Time, what he did with 2020 Vision, and where he is now?
It's just like when you say new projects, I sit back and be like, new
Well, it's
project.
probably not-
I
it's probably
scratch
not
my
new to
head.
you no more because
Yeah, it's like I scratch my head because if it's a new project, next thing you know, I'm like, Sean, he got something else he coming out with.
Right.
So I sit back and be like, I'm just sitting there letting us all, we get blessed, man. It's
I mean,
all a
but-
blessing. I let him do his job and do what he got to do. He's always coming out with something.
Right, but that's
So-
good that he's working like that though. I mean, obviously,
Yeah,
the work
it's
ethic.
a hard worker, man.
I think it's good that he's working you know,
And
obviously in that nature.
The new project is gonna be incredible. It's good. Everything he does is just good, man. He put his all into it, and it's all real because now you can listen to something on the radio and you be like, oh, what was that? You won't know what they even saying. This man put his craft into it. This is a true, real artist.
Right.
He bringing back that old school, real stuff. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Not none of that. Don't even
I
know
agree.
what they saying.
I
Oh, that
agree.
was tight.
I agree.
I'm like, he bringing the old school back, man.
I agree.
So I'm thankful, man.
Yeah.
Thankful, man.
So, second chance. Like, why did you feel like you need a second chance? Like, I think you've been doing good out here. So, like, why do you need a second chance?
Well, it's basically like from the first go round, you know, it's like a learning experience. So the second chance means we're gonna move different this time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you learned the first time.
So what did you learn from, you know, obviously all of your experiences? Like, what was good, what was bad? Do you feel like did you feel like some of it was bad, or?
Well, I don't think none of it was bad, just a lot of inexperience.
Okay.
Moves that was made.
Okay.
You know? So, but you was young, so
Right.
you gotta go through something to know something. So
Okay. So second chances. What we playing from second chance?
It's called Hating for No Reason.
Hating for no reason. Who out here doing that?
everybody,
Where that happen?
everybody,
Everybody out here.
No doubt.
Where did that happen?
man.
Hating for no reason. Hating for no reason.
Listen,
Oh, man.
this is hating for no reason. Like motivation, like, you know, what inspired you to put all of this together, this new project?
Haters.
It's gotta be more than that, man.
That's it. That's the try. That's it. Flood the game.
So like, what are we getting out of the project? Like,
Oh, you're gonna get a lot. You're gonna get like it's something for everybody. You know, we laugh and joke, but yeah, it's something for everybody.
okay,
Ain't just the young crowd, ain't just the old crowd. It's something for everybody.
okay. With this pandemic going on, like, how has the pandemic affected? You know, because, you know, obviously that jumped off. You were here before, like pre-pandemic.
Right.
So,
Well,
like, how has
it
that?
helped me actually?
I mean, I think in a lot of ways it's helped. I mean, you know, even despite, you know, all of the tragedy and, you know, the life loss and all of that stuff, I think in a lot of ways people have been able to, like, at least business wise, a lot of people have been able to really maneuver through it, you know, in a way that it really can help them. But like, do you feel like it's been a negative effect on anything, or?
Well, for the people that like to move around, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it helped me a lot because now can't nobody go nowhere. They ain't got no choice but to listen.
Right. I agree. So what else is playing, man? What else can we look out for?
Man, you're gonna be seeing a lot. Like I'm saying, Hearthstone coming, you know. And you already know my brother on every track, you know, we doing
I mean, but that's what's up. You got to keep it in the family.
yeah, for sure. That's what keeps the team tight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Once everybody got a job, do your job. You can't lose.
Right. Like, how do you balance all of this, you know, with everything? Because I mean, obviously you got family lives. We got family sitting over here in the corner. They playing on their phones. They won't even say nothing. Like, what's up?
We got the wifeys in the building.
Like, I'm like, what's up? Like, they ain't saying nothing. Like,
I mean, it's not hard. I mean,
That's
it's,
all a part of the
it's
team.
balance. You know what I'm saying?
Team.
Oh, but don't think I'll be here and then, oh, you back in the studio.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, you back again. You
Always
going
in the
this
studio.
yeah, you
Right.
know, but it works out.
no, I think it's cool, man. You know, the big thing for me, I appreciate, I think, just the overall success or the overall support.
Right.
Like, you know, my biggest thing, like with everything that I have going on, is to really support what you're doing, because I think that you're a genuine artist. Like, I think that you're
Appreciate
authentic. You yourself, you're not trying to be nobody else. Like, it's a whole lot of people that you could bottle after, but
Right.
you know, you do your own thing and unapologetic about it. So I think that's what's really dope with you. And, you know, I try to be like that big support, but I know that you know, you really push and aim to be like a support to the stuff that I have going on too.
Oh, yeah.
So like, I'm really
For sure.
grateful. Like, I'm grateful to that, you know, just because, you know, obviously I've been connecting with artists for a long time, and I mean, obviously with everything else going on in everyday life and all that stuff, so, you know, it pick up, it slow down, it pick up, it slow
Right.
down, but you one of the ones that still keep up with me. Like even you know even in the midst of everything else, like you keep up, and I know you've been trying to get on the show because Sean called me every week like he trying to get on the show, like we can't get on the show, like he can't take off on these days, man. What you got?
Right, it's a great thing you on Saturday.
I moved it to a Saturday so I could get you on the show because he was like he can't get in there on Tuesdays. I'm like, well, tell him call off then if he wants to.
Right.
I'm like, nah.
You over there living with you and shit.
I'm like, nah, I'll figure it out. So we figured it out. You know, the Queen Decisive figured it out and found a spot for me on Saturday.
We got a shout out
Having
to
to
too.
sit here.
On Saturdays, it's going down. Y'all gonna see us a lot down here on Saturday.
Listen, it's a whole lot that we can do. You know, we're starting to do links now. You know, Decisive and I was talking about that at the beginning of the show, and she's told me probably like 10 times, and it just clicked today. But you know, we're doing links where we could send you a link. You'll be on video, I'll be on video. We'll stream right across social media. So you know, that'll keep you from having to come all the way up here from Akron, or well, I mean, I know you in the city, but you know, everybody ain't from the. So I mean, you know, that'll kind of, you know, save some miles and stuff like that. You know, if you know people want to be here and be on the show, and you can't necessarily get here face to face or whatever, we can do a video link. You know, something like that, and stream across social media, which we might actually start doing that every show. Because I'm starting to get, I guess, more involved, like on the social media side, and you know, doing that stuff, and you know, just building up the accounts and whatnot. So it's a good thing. But I appreciate you coming through, man. I always appreciate the music. Like Sean already know, like any music that y'all have, like send it my way, because we always trying to add music to have like in constant rotation on the station and that sort of thing. So
we got our social media too.
all we need you to do is send it. Social media, where can people hit you, man? Where can people find you at?
Everywhere. Nasz Dawg, NASZ DAWG. I was getting a little slack over that, you know what I'm saying, with the NAS. So everybody told me that trash, you know, oh, he trying to be nine.
Nope.
You know, he
Listen.
trying to be no nine.
Listen.
What you talking about? I mean, no disrespect to them. You know what I'm saying? No, everybody trying to be you.
But listen, man, you being yourself. So
Right,
that's all you need to do. And somebody gonna always have something to say about it. You just have to, you know, flush all that.
Right. That's why we had to just add the Z to it, you know, but that's on Twitter, you know.
And you really ain't have to do that. But
Yeah,
I mean,
you
I
know.
feel you though.
Yeah.
I feel you, you know, as far as the flack that you got and whatnot. But that's the thing. Somebody, it's always gonna be somebody that judge and that criticize. And 99% of the time, it's because they want to do what you're doing.
Right.
You know, 99% of the time, it's because they want to do what you're doing. So just keep being you, man. And
For sure.
you know, keep doing your thing, and you're gonna keep rising. So you know, we'll definitely do this again. We're gonna have to have a session or a show or something where we just talk to this one right here. Talk to Because let me tell you, I was like,
man behind the plan, you know what I'm
let me
saying?
tell you, I was chit chatting with Sean like as the music was playing.
Right.
I was chatting with Sean while the music was playing, and I'm like, this cat over here, he ain't giving me nothing. Like, what's going on? I said, I think I'm gonna ask Vernon some questions.
That's the man behind the plan, you know what I'm saying?
As soon as I asked Vernon, he was like, look, cause listen, man, like I'm saying, like he had his, I swear, like he had his answers and stuff put together before he even came down here. And he was like, he said if he asked me something. I like it though. I like it though. That's what I needed. I should have asked you all the questions. But nah.
Did you hear me when I said team? Did you hear me when I said team?
Nah, I think it's really, really cool. We really could do a whole show with you, man. Like we really could do like a whole 2-hour show. I think it was dope today to get you on. You know, definitely like during the second hour, but we definitely can really, really plan and map that out.
Oh,
like
yeah.
if you want to do that and
We
do
get
like
a lot
whole show with
of
you.
songs played, everything.
I mean, we could get a lot of songs played. Like, I actually am kind of sidelined, maybe putting something together where like maybe periodically I'll have even artists or whatever just kind of come and co-host a show with me or whatever.
Right.
So
Cool.
like you could even come down and actually do that and just co-host a show with me. You know, pick a day and co-host a show with me or whatever. We could make sure we throw your music in there because I mean, what better way than to host a show and play your own shit?
Right.
So I don't.
Get some calls in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Get some calls in, make sure everybody know you're gonna be on here co-hosting, and we could like really get something going on. and like do a 2-hour show. Who knows? You know, maybe. You know.
Oh yeah, but shout out for you. You know that campaign you got going.
Yeah,
listen, man, let's go. Let's
it's
go.
a lot, man. My thing is, look, share the page, send everybody to it. Tell them to send some money down.
Yeah, let's
so
go.
we can get these billboards popping.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
And
James Johnson for City Council, Garfield Heights.
Let's go.
That's it. So with all that said, man, I appreciate it. Like any type of final comments or anything. Obviously, we know where to get you on social media.
Right.
Website or anything, or and then anything else you want to get out there before we
Yeah, I can mention that.
Yeah.
We got. I mean, we
like,
like,
teammate, like what's going
Yeah,
on? We ain't heard
that's
nothing out of you.
I'm taking my part right
I'm like,
now.
teammate, you got Vernon doing all the talking, like he over here getting your burgers together.
Well,
What's
anyway, yeah, we got Reverb. Yeah, of course, ReverbNation.com. Nash Dawg. We got the SoundCloud.com.
Right.
Nash Dawg. Nash-DAWG. And the Twitter. He's on Twitter, Instagram.
Okay.
We got our Royal Rulerz Management.com. We got that site. We're still working on that. We're gonna have some merchandise available for people to purchase. And we got the music is available on all the digital platforms, especially as My Story. Whether it's Spotify, YouTube, Tidal, Deezer, Twitch, Shazam, it's all out there.
You said everywhere.
It's everywhere pretty much.
Everywhere.
And I want to give a shout out to Brandon. He's helping film the
Brandon in the
videos.
building.
Yes.
Hey,
guys.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Instagram,
Listen.
Brandon_Grimes52.
We're gonna work one
Look
day,
out for
man.
him.
Yeah.
Because I got a whole lot of stuff going on. Like we're gonna work one day.
Appreciate it.
For real.
Okay.
Like for real.
Yeah, just let me know.
Yeah,
We gonna one day. It's
Just,
something.
No,
No, because I'm like I got a whole lot of
thanks for
stuff going
having
on.
us
Like
in here, you
I got a
know.
whole lot of stuff happening.
Keep
We're gonna
us
do some
going.
stuff. I appreciate everything. One final question that I actually have for you, Vernon.
Okay.
Royal Rulerz. I know this was not a Royal Rulerz interview, and I know you had no intention of really talking about Royal Rulerz when you got here. However, what's like the next plan for the label? Because obviously, like he's doing really good for you guys right now. So like, where do you see like the future of the label as of right now?
Man, it's gonna continue to grow. It's just gonna continue to grow. He carrying the torch. We just gonna continue to keep going. Like I said, it even got to stand for it. Royal Rulerz stands for we all come together as family and friends.
Mm-hmm.
We keep the drama away.
Listen,
Yeah.
I appreciate everything, man. I appreciate all of y'all coming down here and like shining and like really, really talking, about the label, about your new project that's coming out. Maybe next time you come, you'll bring some more of them T-shirts. Or
Oh
something like that.
yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, it's a lot of people out here getting free T-shirts, and I just paid
Right.
$40 for a T-shirt. Now, listen, that's nothing. Like, for the quality of the shirt, when I tell you how many times I done washed that shirt, and then wore it again and washed it, and I got a lot of people asking me, like, what's that? So, I really been getting the word out there, and I've been pushing that shirt, man. Some weeks you might think that's all I got in my wardrobe, but
we appreciate everything. We appreciate being here, man. This all is just a blessing.
But this is the beginning.
Yeah.
Like this is the beginning. So like, whenever y'all ready, come back, man. Whenever y'all ready, come back. Bring the other artists. Maybe they might talk more.
There you
But
go.
I mean, but in all seriousness, like bring who you got.
Yeah.
Like we ready. I think it's been dope. I appreciate you guys. Everybody out there that's listening. This is Nash Dawg. You guys can hit him up on social media at NASZDAWG. And Sean here, he gave out all that information. But what I'll do is I'll make sure that I got all those links up on the website, theentertainmentplug.com. So you can hit that up, and as of this afternoon, all that stuff will be up on there, so you guys will be able to hit up this Reverb Nation and SoundCloud and Twitter. Twitter is what was Twitter again?
It's twitter.com/Dawg Dawg Nasz. Just Dawg.
Okay, so Dawg Nasz, DAWG
NASZ.
NASZ.
Yeah.
So it's just flipped around on Twitter, but then on IG and everything is NASZ DAWG. So this is your boy J Rock. We're gonna go out to her with Damage right here on the Entertainment Plug and No Static Radio. How are we going?